Hey everyone, so for today's video, I wanted to jump on here and talk about some of my absolute favorite mascaras. I kind of realized that I don't do a lot of mascara videos on my channel. I do try out new mascaras, but I just find that it's really difficult for a mascara to become a holy grail for me because I just find that, there's a lot that I like, but there's always that little something missing, like the it factor for me in a mascara. But these mascaras I really love, and these are the ones that I'm wearing on an everyday basis. I hope you guys enjoy the video and make sure to give it a thumbs up if you do. I want to first talk very quickly about my preferences because I really feel like mascara is so personal. So I really like more of like a fluffy lash look. If I could look like I have individuals on, like individual lashes, that would be like my ideal look. Something that looks fluffy and really angelic and pretty. I want a little bit of extra volume to my lashes, and I just want it to look like there's more of them. I mean, who doesn't want that? I definitely prefer something that's a little bit more lengthened and defined, and I don't want anything too heavy or with a lot of clumping, and I don't want any smudging or flaking, obviously. So if your preferences are similar to mine, then hopefully these recommendations are helpful. First of all, though, I have to talk about something that I really feel like doesn't get brought up enough when you talk about mascaras, and that is curling the lashes. For me, this is the tool that I use to curl my lashes, and I will not apply mascara unless I have curled my lashes. If I don't, my lashes will literally just hang down. So this is the Kevyn Auccion eyelash curler. I have multiples of these, but they last a really long time. It's a really good quality eyelash curler. It never tugs on the lashes. Really important to get a good quality eyelash curler because you can do some serious damage to your lashes and to the skin on your eye, or even your eye. Like, you really just want to make sure that you get a good quality lash curler that isn't going to pinch. This one is really gentle, but it's also effective. I like to do the pumping method rather than really press and hold. I also really enjoy the one from Shiseido. I've heard great things about the one from Surat. Any of those three I could highly recommend, and I do think that they are worth the investment. Again, I am not touching a mascara unless I've curled my eyelashes, so this is really important. That's why I have so many. I'm always afraid I'm gonna lose one. So let's first talk about a mascara that I've been using the longest. It's been a holy grail for the longest. Honestly, all the mascaras that I'm talking about are holy grails just because they're the ones that I depend on and go back to and will repurchase. Covergirl Lashblast Volume, for me, it just has it all. But when I was sitting down to kind of give you guys the reasons why I like this, I realized that I can just get a multitude of lash looks with one mascara, and it has a kind of versatility to it. So you can add like half a coat of this, like swipe it through the lashes for like 2 seconds, and you get a very elongated look to your lashes. It barely even looks like you have mascara on. Your lashes look just extra long and healthy. Let's say you want to go in for one coat, just a full coat. That's honestly how I usually wear this mascara. It looks like your lashes are really long and fluttery and healthy. There's an incredible balance to it because it's not defined in a way that makes your lashes look like there's less of them. Sometimes I find that really defining mascaras, weirdly enough, make the lashes look like there's less of them. The lashes just look really long and almost like spidery. It doesn't look like the lashes are full and healthy, and that's what I look for. I look for that fluffiness, and this with one coat will give you that fluffiness. It'll give you that nice volume, but you can build it up. You can build this up for a second layer, for a third layer. It's just going to get darker and the volume is still going to build, but it's not going to get really clumpy. There's certainly some mascaras that you add that extra coat and you're like, whoa, I shouldn't have done that. That's really not the case with this one. It's really difficult to overdo it with this one. I never feel like I go in to do my mascara and I'm like, I need a spoolie, I need to get the clumps out, I need to add some definition back in. That's what I look for in just all of my makeup products, that consistently it looks good and it's very difficult to mess up. The lashes are still really flexible. They don't feel really heavy. For me, I've just found the kind of perfect balance with this mascara. I love that it's affordable. I think there are so many affordable mascaras that are good. This has been one that I have repurchased. I can't even tell you how many times I have. This is actually a new one that I bought for this video because I realized I had like 3 of these around and I'm like, definitely more than 3 months old. I also wanted to mention that I'm actually wearing the Covergirl Lashblast Clean today. And I wanted to compare it to the original. I haven't worn this yet for a full day, so I'll update you guys down below if it wears the same. This version is mineral oil free, talc free, and it's also vegan, and they infused argan and marula oil in here as well to help condition the lashes. It's wearing perfectly for me. I didn't notice anything different really about the way this one applied. It still gave me that really fluffy look to my lashes, still really clean and nice volume, pretty indistinguishable from the regular Lashblast. The wand is exactly the same as well, but if this one can condition my lashes, then I'll probably end up moving towards this one, but I haven't seen the way that it wears yet. This one never clumps on me and never smudges or anything like that. So if this one wears the same way that my regular Lashblast volume does, we'll probably move on to this one. Also, I am a sucker for mint green. So if you guys were wondering about this one, those are my thoughts thus far. Now let's talk about another mascara favorite that was kind of unexpected. I wasn't expecting to love this one as much as I do. It is the Rowan Cake mascara. So I did a comparison video between the Kosas The Big Clean and the Rowan Cake mascara, and this one by far has just become my absolute favorite. Out of all the kind of luxury priced mascaras, this is the one that I always go back and recommend. This is perfect for that really elongated, fluttery, kind of like doe-eyed look. There's just this like coyness to the way it makes your lashes look. I don't know, when you think of like those flirty, fluttery eyelashes, this is the kind of mascara look that I think of to get you there. One, it's not clumpy, which I really, again, appreciate, but it's still going to give you more volume than the Covergirl Lashblast will. And this one is a little bit darker and richer, so I find that my lashes look a little bit more defined with this one. This brush is natural bristles. The Covergirl has the rubberized bristles, which I don't always like, but with that formula, I've found that I've really enjoyed. But this is natural. The brush itself is quite long and a little bit more on the thin side with kind of these straighter, more dense bristles. For me, when I apply this to my lashes, it's almost like I'm wearing individuals. This is like the closest that I've gotten to that look. Really pretty and fanned out, and it still gives you enough length. I do find that there are some mascaras that give you some nice curl and definition, but if the length isn't there too, then I do find like I'm missing something. With mascaras, if there isn't enough length, I just really notice it pretty fast. I feel like my eye looks won't really come together. Definitely my favorite like mid-range priced mascara. It's excellent. I love the packaging too, this pretty like gunmetal. And I really like this one because it's kind of right in the middle. The Covergirl is a little bit more on the natural side, and then this one is kind of like a step up. A little bit darker, a little bit more elongated, a little bit more volume. I feel like I could wear this without any eyeshadow and it would look good. And I could also wear it with like a more smoky eye and it would still look good. So I like that it's versatile in that way. And for my most dramatic mascara that I would recommend, it is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I am so very glad that Shaliza from In Search of the Glow recommended this one to me, because this mascara is the most volumized, elongated, really truly the most false lash effect kind of mascara that I've ever found, without looking super clumpy, without crumbling off. I know that this is kind of a cult favorite mascara for a lot of people as well. Funny enough, the wand is pretty similar to the Rowan Cake mascara. It's definitely more on the straight side with those shorter bristles. Find that this one is a little bit more dramatic though than the Rowan. This one, if you keep building it up, you will get intense volume. I'm always really surprised that my eyelashes look really, really long and volumized and defined, but not wet or sticky. You know, sometimes with mascaras like this that are a little bit more on the kind of volumizing side, you get to that point where the lashes just look really heavy and kind of waxy. This one does not want to readily do that. You can apply 2-3 coats of this one and it's not going to look spidery or clumpy. I'm sure you could eventually get there with this one, but I have never had a bad lash day with this. And I find that if I really, really want my lashes to stand out, this is the one that I'm going for. If I want something more natural, I'll probably use the Lashblast. If I want something in the middle, it's the Rowan. But if I really want more intense lashes, then I will go with the Lash Princess. So many people have fallen in love with this one, and I now know why. I love how lifted this looks as well. I typically associate a curling and a lifting mascara with more of a banana shaped wand, but this one really gives you like that lifted, wide open, long lash look. So gorgeous and so inexpensive. Really just an incredible steal. So if you haven't tried this one, I highly recommend it. And those are all my favorite mascaras. Let me know down below what your favorite mascaras are. I would love to check out some new ones, maybe find another holy grail, but these are my holy grails that I wanted to share with you guys. And I will also have everything that I am wearing on my face today down below as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, definitely make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one.